Hey, how's it going, Gemini? And welcome to my channel. My name is Robin. This is my channel, AriesFireTarot, and I'm just so happy to be able to sit here and do readings for you guys. So welcome, and thanks for joining me. So it's time for April mid-month reading, and I combine this deck, the Starman tarot card deck, with a StarGuide reading for the mid-month. And this is one of my favorite readings to do because I love this deck. It was inspired by David Bowie, and he actually collaborated on the artwork, and you're going to see his face in some of the cards, hopefully. And the StarGuide reading, it's just, it really connects with your guides, So I think it's a brilliant read, and I hope you think so too. And definitely let me know, what was the most important part of the reading for you? Let me know in the comments. And if you're not a current subscriber, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that I can continue to serve you through tarot, as you walk your path, because that's my journey, is to be here to help you. All right, so I'm gonna do one more shuffle, and then we'll look at your present situation. And this reading really sort of gets to the heart of the matter of any sort of conflict you might be having. So your present situation, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles talks about being able to help other people out or accept help. I think sometimes people think that when people offer to help, it's an act of pity or charity, but sometimes you need help, and you might not even know it, and the help could come in the way, and people always think of money, I think, when help arrives, but somebody could just want to share your burden in some way. So the present situation here is that there's definitely a third party in your life that either wants to help you with something, or you want to help somebody else out. And this could go both ways. And I always think of this card as sort of like a reciprocating energy, and you think of things like what comes around goes around, and life is a circle. So people that come in to offer assistance, those are earth angels, and they were sent by the universe to help you. So if you're in a situation, guys, where you need help with, paying your rent or buying groceries or making your car payment or whatever, and you really don't want to take money from somebody, I just wanted to urge you right now to just say yes, because that's the universe coming through. That's your God coming through in the form of an earth angel to help you out, because your cries for help are being heard if you're in a position. And if you are hearing a cry for help, or if you're just in a position to help somebody else, please take the opportunity to do that. And just remember, it's a gift. So we have the cause of conflict. I pulled this card, and it's the Ace of Swords. So for some of you, you could really tie, I know some people, they just feel like a loser if you need help, if things happen. And I'll share something with you guys. It's just about 11 years ago, there was an economic downturn, and the company I was working for, they laid off 50% of their staff, and I was one of those people. And of course, EI is not just, it doesn't cover it. And I had 2 boys living at home at that time, and I had just the works going on with, money output. And my grandmother, she helped me. In the 6 months it took me to find another job, she helped me a couple times. And I was just always so grateful to her, I needed a car repair, and I needed help with buying groceries and stuff like that. And she always just let me know that it was her pleasure to help me out, and it was such a gift and such a blessing. So I let go any sort of prideful feelings or feelings of guilt, because I really needed it. And she just said to me, one day you'll help somebody else. And I do. And I keep that in mind. And I just remember what a gift and a blessing that was. So, if you need help, you guys, and somebody is able to help you in whatever fashion that is, and I know money is a big one, just remember it's a gift, it's a blessing, and you don't have to feel bad or guilty or feel like a loser because you need help. I mean, that's just the way that life is. And you're going to be in a position to turn around and help somebody else down the road. So try and look at it that way. You know, and if you're trying to help somebody, let them know that, you know, somewhere down the road, they'll be able to help somebody else out too. So don't let your feelings of, you know, not being enough get in the way of taking help or giving help. So let's see changes needed in order to face challenges. And I think this is a really interesting card that I pulled here right now. I've got the Hierophant card. So, you know, the closer you are to your spirit guides or, you know, your God or whatever, you'll understand that everything is like, it's just an ebb and flow of energy, and, you know, everything is a blessing in disguise. So when you start to see things in a different way, that every situation, every scenario is a blessing, no matter how hard it is, it'll make your life a whole lot easier. So, you know, maybe you start listening to gratitude affirmations, you know, subliminals and stuff like that can really help you, like, get in touch with who you really are as like a divine creature of love and light. And you're not here to be a winner or a loser. You're here to be a soul having an experience. And, you know, some of those experiences are going to be fun and some of them are not. So really getting in touch with who you are underneath, you know, all of this is really going to help you on your journeys. I think that's a really fantastic card. So we have the Strength card here, and I pulled the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, she's very, very, very powerful, you know, and her energy right away, she wants to come in and help other people. Like, she's always volunteering, and she's a very hard worker and takes care of the family. So this is a really core strength for you. And when you're in this position of wanting to be the caregiver, you notice that some people, they always want to be taking care of everybody else. And if that's you, it can be very hard to sit back and allow someone to care for you. But having the strength to sit back and allow that to happen, because it's going to be somebody's pleasure and it's going to be somebody's and I got the word journey, and you know, it's basically their assignment from God to come in and help you. So continue to take care of other people. I mean, just because you might be having like a maybe a little bit of a dip or a rut or something like that, or like a downturn, it doesn't mean you have to stop taking care of other people or look at yourself in a certain way. Like, continue to take care of yourself and others. Just don't exhaust yourself while you do it, and don't feel bad about it, you guys. You know, there's something so beautiful about being able to accept the grace that somebody is offering you. Any other challenges you might be having, guys? So you've got the Four of Pentacles. So maybe you are worried about the future, and Four of Pentacles really talks about having to hang on to everything right now. And this could be really difficult when it comes to helping other people. You know, because you maybe only have a little bit to give, and you feel like you might have to protect your resources. But this is also a block to the universe, you know, because you're like, ooh, there's only this much right now, but the universe won't be able to give you any more if you're feeling like, you know, you have to guard the vault, you know what I mean? So this could be a really challenging time for you to either give help or receive help. But just remember your core strength, that you're a very caring and loving and nurturing person. And sometimes it's going to be your turn to be the recipient of somebody with their caring and loving and nurturing nature to come in and see where you might be lacking with the Four of Pentacles and sort of fill your cup up. Because you need help too, despite how strong you might be. You know, you're always gonna have those moments where you need somebody to come in and sort of brace you up a little bit. So be able to take it. Okay, outcome card here, guys. I think there's a very intricate soul message here for you, because you've got the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles, it really talks about learning something new, and it's gonna take you to a higher place. And I really think this has got something to do with your soul and karmic journey, that, you know, sometimes life is incredibly humbling, and the generosity of other people is also incredibly humbling. And I find it's the people with the least amount are always the most willing to give. So really just understand that life is a reciprocation with the Six of Pentacles, you know, and that you have more to give and more to learn. And sometimes receiving is giving. You know, you're giving other people the gift of allowing them to be generous. There's nothing wrong with needing help, you guys. It's a very interesting ride to be on the opposite side of the coin, especially for me as somebody that was head of the household and, you know, always taking charge and being that single mother and always taking care of people, to all of a sudden have to stop and go, okay, I really need help right now, and I can't afford to let my ego get in the way, because I don't want my kids to starve and I don't want to get evicted. So you're going to have to look at things in sort of a practical sense and let go of any sort of ego and allow the universe to either care for you through someone else, or for you to step in and help somebody in a way that you never thought possible. So you have a very interesting reading here, and just remember to be humble and set your preconceived notions of what life is supposed to look like right now to the side, so that you can either give or receive according to what your soul needs to learn right now in this moment. You guys are going to have a really interesting month, so let me know what's going on, you guys. Take care. Bye.